hang on to your seat, baby, because this one's a screamer.
All right, what is going on, entertainers? So time comes out with another video. So in this video, we're going to do like a mixed match of everything. So a little bit of town hall, a little bit of Hollywood hot topics. Okay, so it's going to be a little bit of a mix. Make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and let me know what y'all think about this video. Okay, this type of news. Sick of talking about the zoo stuff, y'all. Y'all be thinking I love talking about it, but I only do it because y'all love it so much. But best believe if y'all tune into some of my other stuff as much as y'all tune into some of that stuff, I would have been stopped doing that a long time ago, but some of y'all don't. Straight up. Subscribe to Evner Entertains if y'all enjoy the other type of content like Bravo, Housewives, like we about to get into right now. Now, K. Michelle recently went off on a user on social media because they came at her for bringing the love and hip hop energy to Housewives. She said, "There's that little love and hip hop flavor I just knew you would bring. Bring Kenya up back, Bravo." Okay. She said, "Shut up. I'm literally so annoyed and sick of y'all around talk all day. I'm done with the shenanigans. I'm not an OG. I don't give a. I'm K. Michelle. I will speak as I want, tweet as I want, and marry who I want. I've been through hell with this man. None of y'all will validate what we are. I said what I said." This is in reply. I mean, this is before the person tweeted that. And then she replied back and said, "Is that supposed to be an insult? Because that one's played out also. That show gave me an opportunity." Before I continue, we do need Kenya back. We do need Kenya back. I don't care what nobody say. Justice for Kenya. Justice for Kenya. We need Kenya back. That show gave me my opportunity, and I always respect it. Funny how y'all racist towards y'all own people. You can cut over with me. Through every mean attacking tweet you send, I see right through it with compassion. It's obvious to everyone here. You don't like yourself, or maybe your mother doesn't like you. But either way, I love me. It's a part of my story. My life. Y'all remember that show she had? Kay, have a blessed day. I will say, I don't think K. Michelle's bringing no love hip-hop energy towards Atlanta Housewives yet, at least. The season hasn't done finished airing yet. I am covering it on Evner Entertains. But so far, to me, she has been very calm-mannered. She even had an issue with Portia where she thought Portia was playing in her face. And the way she handled it to me was very calm. She approached her like a grown woman. She did gossip behind her back, but what woman on there does not gossip behind each other's backs? So I feel like she handled it in a mature way, and so far she's been handling things in a mature way. So I wish you wouldn't tweet stuff like that because it just makes it look erratic to people that do not tune into the show. Because a lot of people talk about the show and how it sucks, but they haven't watched one episode yet of the new season. You cannot criticize something you do not watch. I cannot stand people that do that. Do not be bad-mouthing the show and y'all don't watch it. Just because, we want Nitty back. We need that. But y'all haven't watched one episode, though. So shut up. Straight up. It's so irritating to me because it's like we as Black people only do it to our own shows. Y'all be so quick to scream cancel such and such show, but then you have these white ensemble shows that suck. And they've been going for decades and decades. And they don't get touched because guess what? Their white counterparts are not screaming cancel the show. One example, Beverly Hills. That franchise sucks this season. That was one of the most boring seasons I've ever watched on Housewives. I've watched every single franchise, except for some of the international ones. But the American ones, I've watched every single one. So watching that and then watching Atlanta, it was like day and night. Not because they Black. But yeah, it was day and night. And it's like to see that and to see people still constantly talking bad about Atlanta, we as Black people really got to do better. Or else y'all going to be stuck with baddies. And then what? And then what? Then y'all gonna be mad. And it's it's so much violence. Yeah, bitch, because y'all keep screaming cancel everything else. All right, so Ray J recently did an interview with Cam Newton, and some of these clips have been going viral. One of them asking about his sexuality, which he kind of dances around the question. Another where he was asked about how many women he slept with, which he said is over 10,000. Which kind of confirms the other question. Let me tell y'all, women, let me be the deal whisperer for a little bit.
A lot of men, when they have a lot of sex with a lot of women, it's usually because they're gay. They usually be sleeping with other men, and they use that to hide it. because it shows that they can get women. Whole time is because they're not sexually gratified and they sleep with so many other women that they end up sleeping with men also because it's a new experience and also that's what they really have wanted all along, right? See, is that more understandable for you Dale Whisper fans out there that watch me? Right. Now this is where he was asked about if he is gay or not.
That last time.
And I just, because
it's not okay.
Last time wasn't this time. But when you say I'm gonna knock you out and put you in my bed, that
means I was gonna sleep him and then put him in the bed with me.
That's very suspect choice of words, brother. That's what I'm at. I don't either way.
So I listen to
accept you, bro.
So I listen to like Biggie Smalls. You like Biggie? Are you a fan of Biggie?
Can you just answer my question?
I'm giving you an analogy to it. There's something to it.
Can you answer yes or no and then go into that?
Shout out to the agency.
Yes.
What does it matter if I'm gay or not?
It doesn't matter. I just asking a question.
It's that's I mean, okay.
Do you feel attacked? Because I can change
absolutely no. I love this.
Okay.
This is actually my favorite moment of Identity. I promise you. When you're people like people. When they leave here, we're all together. When you leave and it's done and it's a wrap for the day, everybody's gonna do something. Everybody's gonna go to their prospective places. Some people are gonna go home, and I hate to say this, but it's just gonna be grimy, but I'm sure there's people that go home, they got a dog. It's their favorite dog. They stop by the store, grab some peanut butter. Right? Go home, excited to see their dog. They put a bunch of peanut butter on their feet till the dog can lick it off. Some people even go further to watch TV on all fours, slap a little bit of peanut butter in the crack, and enjoy themselves. And the dog is having a good time, right?
So, in other words, sometimes you may have Ray J, your favorite bottom, that you go to, and you have a time. And sometimes, I'm translating, sometimes you get top from them. You know what I'm saying? Slap it top. And then sometimes you bang their Big Debbie cakes out. Okay? And you have fun with it. That's what I got from that. I don't know what y'all made out from that, but that was the analogy. Okay? I'm just saying, that's the analogy that I just got from that statement.
I don't know what that is. It's none of my business.
For the record.
I'm just saying, okay? I feel like he has had an experience. Do I think he would be be out in just relationship with a man? No. Because I feel like his ego would never allow himself to fully do that. But I feel like he had experiences with men, and he hides it behind comedy, erraticness, and jokes. That's what he does, okay? And also his comfortability with other people in the community. I feel like that's all mixed up in one. And also he spoke about the amount of people he slept with over time.
Celebration. Booby trap. Celebrated my 10,000. I had about 400 or 500 girls that I fucked with came through, supported. It was a massive parade.
You're talking about different partners.
10,000. I think, yeah, a little bit more now.
Different partners.
What you mean?
Like, this could go for how many times you've had sex.
No. These are 10,000 different people.
You said 11.
It's at 12.5 now, but I wanted it to get to 11, so I was guaranteed 10.
Okay.
I didn't want to be at 9.
And this is another case too.
It's another case of a bisexual man because they usually very much sexually active and they like a lot of things and they're very sexually free.
Okay, that's another case of that as well. And I also feel like him doing all of that, that's another reason why he's in certain situations he's in currently, because I really am somebody who believes in soul ties. I believe in that 100%. Like laying down with people, multiple people, or a huge amount of people over time. Like soul ties are a real thing. Yes. So I think that it attributes to a lot as to why he's going through certain things. He's always having some of these breakdowns and outbursts and stuff like that. But also, people need to understand Ray J is the king when it comes to trolling in the internet. I feel like he knows what to say to go viral. A lot of this may be even exaggerated. Him saying the 12,500 might probably is 2,500 over time. That's the type of person he is. He knows what to say to trend to get his name going so that way he could be in the media. Okay? When Mimi said, you're just mad because you're not in the media. All right? Hopefully his health does get better because I would hate for him to have passed that early because I still feel like he's so young and he's so talented. And it's just sad that to me, his reputation of being like a celebrity, his celebrityness to me is ruined. That's what I'm trying to say. His celebrityness now is ruined to the point of now he looks like another Orlando Brown. And that's sad because I think he's way more talented than being seen as just that. All right. Now, apparently Megan Thee Stallion's fans are summoning the dark side and they're heading on over to the Etsy, which this is I've heard about this before, but this is one of the first times I've heard people actively going and doing it in groups. And I'm scared because I'm like, Etsy? I thought the only thing you could order on Etsy is like clothes, graphics, you get what I'm saying, PDFs of certain things, you know what I'm saying, audiobooks, things of that sort. I didn't think you could book somebody like it's Fiverr or something like that. That's some scary ass crap. So one of the fans tweeted, currently talking to my friends on the other side, and the Etsy witches have been called. Klay Thompson, you're done. I hope Klay Thompson's bump has the time of his life, fending off thousands of hexes from Etsy witches. Someone said, do any of you practice with witchcraft? I need Klay Thompson to wake up with deer legs by tomorrow morning. Klay Thompson, your Achilles tendons will begin to ache in 3 days. Just paid an Etsy witch. Klay Alexander Thompson, you will be dealt with. Okay? I don't like this type of stuff. I feel like you should never play when it comes to the dark side. Me being a Haitian person, I have seen certain things that some of y'all may never, ever believe because of where I was born, okay? And heard of things where I was born, which is not in America, Haiti, okay? So it's just like you messing and dealing with stuff like that, which my family and people do not partake in these type things. Just believe it comes back tenfold. Tenfold, okay? There's certain things, if you do, it's a price and it's a cost. So I really hope people are not going over there really summoning people over there at Etsy because you don't even know if they even know what they're doing. The whole time you're trying to put a hex on a celebrity and your homegirl getting cheated on left or right and she don't know what her nigga doing and what her nigga at night. But you putting hexes on Klay Thompson. Ain't that crazy? Oh, my. Now, on to Nevaeh. Nevaeh, you guys, is over it. She feels as if her name is being targeted with and tainted with, as if Blueface isn't tainting who she is as a person online 24/7. But because of this, she's going to take a DNA test to prove us all wrong. Can you swipe Junior while you're at it?
Everything. What he's doing is completely wrong. But yeah, there's no shame in my game to go get a DNA test. I know who my child's father is. I've been fucking on the same motherfucker since that motherfucker got out of prison. So, yeah. Get a person.
Which, okay, I feel like there's like the fact that the whole DNA and the paternity is being questioned is giving a pattern because it was the same thing with Rock. Probably happened with Jaden too. Probably happened with other people that ended up getting pregnant, but they ended up going through the fetus deletus route. So it's just like, it's given a pattern, Blue. I really do think the baby is his, though. I don't think she would embarrass herself enough for the baby not to be his, to be in a rock type of situation where she's kind of like avoiding him and avoiding the paternity and raising the baby on her own. This lady gonna want Blue to help out with that baby. This isn't in a rock, okay? This isn't a rock at all. She wants is going to need the money and the help. Straight up, okay? Now, there was also a clip that it saddened me, Kelly, of them in a bed together and him basically reading her rights about who she is as a person.
We are the same.
We are not the same.
We are the same. You get fucked raw. You let niggas nut and you raw. Yes, you do. You just admitting to fucking 3 niggas in 3 months and I fucked you raw and nutting you raw. So why the fuck didn't the other 2?
Did I get pregnant by them?
So it'd be okay if I became a hoe though, so we could be 2 hoes, right?
You
So-
already a hoe. What you mean became a hoe?
I'm a hoe.
I would say so. After as many people has posted you, I would
2
say
people posted me, so it makes me a hoe.
NBA Youngboy,
He didn't post me.
Almighty Namir, the last nigga that said you did pills with him, and this nigga. That's 4 niggas. What do you mean?
Wow.
Where do you get 2 from? Remember, yes or no?
I fucked 1 nigga in
And-
October.
We're talking about September, baby girl.
Yeah,
How many niggas did you fuck in September?
1, and that was
How many
fun.
niggas did you fuck in October?
1, and that was Nova.
2 different niggas, right? How many niggas did you fuck in November?
You.
Okay, that's 3 niggas in 3 months. What the fuck are you looking in the sky for? Is that what do you? You just said the money.
Blueface was funny as hell. Like, the fact that Blueface did not pursue comedy is so tragic. That man is hilarious, and he got a story to tell. That's the problem too. Like, the amount of women he done deal with. Like, you could do a stand-up comedy special, Blueface. I'm telling you. Call it Blue Under the Covers. Oh, I'm genius. Okay. Ooh, I low-key might cut this out. Blue Under the Covers. Straight up. You need to do a comedy special with the stories you got over there, Blueface.
So you just said the niggas.
Airing
So
out all
you-
my business.
Because you're sitting here.
It
You're
just-
forcing me.
I'm not forcing you to do
You're a hoe.
nothing.
Yes, you do whole stuff.
Watch real shit.
I feel like, what's the point of this conversation? Because you're calling her all these type things, but you're staying late. It's still laying in the bed with her. So clearly you're okay with her being a 304 because you're being a 304 on your own. Like, I just don't get it. And I really thought Nevaeh was smarter upon meeting her on the socials because of how she read Carlissa so eloquently, but she ended up being a little bit of a dummy like the rest of them. So that's what's kind of sad. Y'all, so some breaking news that just went down. Miss Juicy Baby has been arrested for driving with a suspended license and no insurance. They said the sheriff's department said she was cuffed with wrists to the front due to her size. I'm sorry. Damn, Juicy. Miss Juicy Baby was riding around singing the Kelly Rowland song. I could feel your legs. Okay, they said according to TMZ, her name is Shirley Miss Juicy. With hit was charges without a suspended license and no insurance. She did post bail, but the amount wasn't made clear. And she has to be cuffed to the front of her size. Okay, damn, Miss Juicy. I really hope she's not going through financial issues because I like Miss Juicy. I like Miss Juicy a lot. I feel like she's hilarious. I remember that one time online where people were trolling her, calling her a lesbian, and she was like, lesbian? You know what I'm saying? I feel like she is having any financial issues. Atlanta Housewives would be perfect. As a friend, Miss Juicy would be hilarious. If y'all watch Little Women ATL, the amount of comedy this lady brought was like outstanding. And she is very dramatic as a person. Because there's just no reason she should not have any car insurance driving around. The suspended license is one thing, because then it's like she just being irresponsible. But the insurance, that's like, that gives a little bit of a coin issue. So that's what kind of makes me feel bad, because I do like Miss Juicy. They have been bringing back the Little Women series on Troy TV, I believe it's called. It's a guy named Troy TV. I may have it wrong. I don't want to say it wrong. Hold on. I want to have it right. Hold on. Come back. Brandon TV. I say Troy TV. Brandon TV. So they have the Little Women series on there. And I remember seeing the Atlanta one was being teased and stuff and come back. But I don't remember Miss Juicy being a part of it. So I'm wondering, why did she, not decide to like participate in the Little Woman type of reunion? Okay. Hopefully things do get better for Miss Juicy, because I do like Miss Juicy though. All right, so one last thing. DaBaby did an interview where he was asked about if he thinks he's better than the rappers as of Kendrick, Drake, J. Cole, right? Because he recently dropped a new project, and the interviewer is basically saying it seems as if he's ready to face off with these greats.
Drake, Kendrick, Cole, and a lot of people say shit like that, but they don't mean it. As in, they don't really want to make the moves that will get them to that point. And listening to this album, I felt like, all right, you're really ready to like let us in a different way. And it sounds like you actually really mean that.
1,000%. 1,000%.
Have you always felt that? Or was it ever just for fun?
No. Like you can go back to when I first started, like I always say, like, and I know a lot of people say they're the best, but like, I say like I'm the best motherfucking rapper. Like I've been saying it. Like
It's the cap for me.
Yeah, the cap is on your hair, on the top of your head.
The cap is
the
on
wig
your
is the
hair.
cap.
I do not think DaBaby could see Kendrick Lamar lyrically. I'm sorry. Kendrick Lamar would demolish him into smithereens, especially with the stuff that he's been through in the industry. Like, no. J. Cole is another one I feel like would demolish him. The only person I could see him taking on is Drake. I'm sorry. Argue with your mama in the comments. That's the only person I could see him lyrically taking on is Drake. Everybody else would murder him in every rap, in every song. If they were to go diss for diss to diss, he would be in a casket. Straight up. Okay? I will be doing a recap on the Michael movie. I was able to check it out over the weekend, and I'm going to give my thoughts on it, okay? It was a very interesting movie, so it's going to be a very interesting recap. Let me know what y'all think down below. Make sure to smash that like button. Check out my other channels down below, and we are babies.